Hey everyone, welcome back to Layout once again. Today I'm going to do a quick 5-minute layout update, if we can call it that, and kind of just a quick walk around of the layout. I am back in town for the Indianapolis 500, and so I don't make it to the layout very often, but I did bring a new locomotive with me. I've been doing a tiny bit of tree work up on the upper level. So I'll just walk around, show you where things are at right now. I'm about to do a bit of running. So I'll try to get some clips of that as well. But first things first, I did get a new Scale Trains ET44 ACH locomotive. You've probably seen or may have seen photos and clips of this. Really nice model. I did some upgrades to the front end here. It's not very noticeable, but you know, like I darkened the window gaskets, painted the elbows of the grab irons above the cab. I flipped the orientation of the windshield wipers, which from the factory this locomotive had them the way that Scale Trains had them, but some of these units have come out of the factory with the way I have the windshield wipers, and I kind of like this look a bit better. And then I also painted the silver piano hinge on the leading edge of the PTC array. But overall, just a really fantastic model. One other thing I did is actually the radiator section, the part that's raised, was kind of lifted up slightly, so I had to do a slight modification to get that to sit down to look a bit more realistic. But those are just nitpicky things that kind of bothered me. I don't think is a big deal for most people, but fantastic model. The only thing left to do is change out the couplers, so to some Type Fs, which I will do at some point, and then this thing will be ready to go because I'm not going to weather it. Since these are relatively new, it was just a couple years ago that this thing would have looked exactly like this. So I'm gonna keep it that way. So then up here in Blacktail, really haven't done much work, but you know, one of the things I did when I planted these trees originally was not use any hot glue, which was a mistake. So now when I come back every 6 months or so, there's 2 or 3 more trees that have fallen over. So I've gone back through and pulled out as many as I can, and then actually glued them in place. And I found that any that I've done that to in the past, they stay perfectly upright, so hopefully we'll have no more issues in this scene. Coming this way, had to do the same thing with some of these trees here. These are a bit of a different type of tree, so and obviously there's many more to go in. So that's one of those things I'm trying to get myself motivated to do while I'm away, is spin up some trees and then ship them back, because yeah, I've got nothing but time when I'm away from the layout, and I should be spending it on trees. And then the other area is right here as well. So you'll see there's actually, we crouch down, pulled out a bunch. I don't have the time while I'm here right now to stab these back in, but I'll also be doing that to this scene as well. And then looking this way, nothing's really changed. Kind of same as last time. But as I said, I am going to get a little bit of running in, so I'm just going to walk you guys back here to remind all the viewers what we've got going on. This panel I took off just because the water main, not water main, but the water shutoff access for the house is there, so I try not to block that off while I'm away. But this is the dispatcher's room back here. If you all remember, we've got the reverse loop up on the upper level. This was originally going to be a staging yard, but kind of gave up on that. Yeah, and here we've got the dispatcher's panel. So yeah, that's all I've got going on. Just a really quick update. I'm shocked I kept it under 5 minutes, as I tend to not be very brief, but don't have a lot going on. So as always, thank you guys for checking in. Stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.